Hey y'all, it's Nicole. So this is your Thanksgiving holiday reading. This will be for November the 28th to the 29th. Woo! Let's get started. What? Like something stuck in my chest. Alright. Maybe y'all got something y'all need to get out y'all, chest. Get off y'all chest. What messages do we have? This is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, November 28th through the 29th. Okay. What guidance do we have for Gemini? All right, Gemini, we have Goddess of Shadows. It says, what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. What messages do we have for Libra, Sun, and Rising, and Venus? Messages, guidance for Libra. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. All right, so we have Goddess of Sacred Power. It says, you are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation, Libra. Now is the time for you to take the lead. All right, what messages do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What messages, what guidance do we have for Aquarius? We have Angel of Space Clearing. It says it's time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. The underlying message for all of my air signs, Angel of Finances. Okay, then. It says, honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. Seems like you got some money coming. Rain on me. I don't know. That song's about love, but every time I hear this song, I think about money. All right, so let's see what messages we have. This is for November the 28th and November the 29th, 2019. This is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What messages or guidance do we have for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? November the 28th and November the 29th of 2019, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's see what we got. Underlying message, Six of Cups. So I feel like for some of you guys, this could be with Temperance here and the Six of Cups. You could be trying to balance out something of the past. I feel like there could be some sort of heart and mind that needs to be kind of balanced. Even your emotions in dealing with past situations needs to be balanced right now. This has to do with the past situation. Maybe there is a past situation where you've invested in that could be coming back around in order to balance things out. You know, if you have old situations that have not fully closed out, the cycles haven't fully closed out, you have to balance those before you can move forward. So with the Hermit card here, it could be dealing with the Virgo, but I do feel like you could be in a space of within yourself at a temporary pause in action, really contemplating some things. Star here could be Aquarian energy here. Two of Pentacles here. I do feel like someone's back and forth here. This is someone that is conflicted with their past. Really feeling at a stalemate. Hopeful that they can move forward. Someone has had a lot of patience with the situation. There's a lot of conflictions about this. I feel like you need to question either your own motives as to why you're at a temporary pause in action or someone else's, because 9 Pentacles here. I do feel like someone is independent with the Hermit card here. Someone could be in a space of spending time alone. But I feel like you're hopeful of some sort of past energy. You've had a lot of patience, but I feel like you need to question your own motives here. Five of Swords here. Like, why are you at a temporary pause in action? Why are you back and forth? You have the ability to create balance here by going toward wish fulfillment for self. And that may require you releasing that of the past, because whatever was of the past has not come into fruition yet. So let's see here. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? 6 of Cups, Star with the Sun. Now, some of you guys, you may have invested in the past into what you feel was wish fulfillment, into what you feel would bring happiness. But 10 Swords here, I feel like you have to embrace the end of that, end of what you've invested. I do feel like there is a need to question some motives. I'm not going to say you need to question your own motives. The only reason why I'm saying that, because with the Hermit and the 5 of Swords, this is about your own thoughts. This is about conflicting thoughts within inside of you. Maybe about some wishes of the past, maybe about dealing with something that you wanted in the past. I feel like you see that there's like a delay to your happiness. Whatever this is that you've invested into the past is delaying your happiness. So you have to let go of past investments. You have to learn from past mistakes. You have to learn from the past, not live in it. You don't live in the past. You learn from it and you move forward. Hermit here. Why is this Virgo energy here? Some of you guys, this could be dealing with a Virgo, could be dealing with an Aquarius, could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Why is Virgo here? Why is this Hermit here? My apologies. Why is Virgo here? So yeah, I feel like you've been contemplating. There's been a resistance, some sort of resistance in this. It's a delay. I feel like the delay is because someone's resisting investing and moving forward in a connection. So for some of you guys, you could be at a temporary pause in action lust here. Maybe this is a lust-based situation. Maybe someone's holding on to a situation out of lust, out of a desire. It could be out of like a financial desire, because lust can be money. It can be greed. It can be sex. Someone could be holding on to a situation for sex, and you could be clear that the investments of you could be clear what you've invested in the past based off of what this is. I do feel like you're at a crossroads. I'm not going to say at a crossroads. I feel like you're at a place where you need to start making some decisions, and I feel like you need to learn from past situations. You could be holding on to something that you wanted. Four of Pentacles with the lust here, you could have been holding on to something that you wanted and maybe resisting investing into moving forward. I feel like you need to really contemplate your truths. Why are you delaying yourself? That's why I am still getting questionable motives here. I feel like you need to check your own motives. Because I feel like for some of you guys, you're back and forth at a stalemate because you don't trust your decision to move away from the past. I'm definitely seeing that. It's not so much that you're afraid, you just don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself to make the right decisions. So your motives in holding on are being at a delay. Your motives for being at a delay are investing, maybe feeling like you're just going to wait and see what comes from something, wait and see if something comes from this. You're kind of just putting yourself at a delay because you're afraid that you'll make a wrong decision by moving away from something. So star here, Aquarian energy here. Why is the star here? I hope I'm making sense. They got me like talking in circles a little bit. So star here. And I feel like you've been in circles with this. That's why I feel like I'm talking in circles, because this is like a reoccurring thing. So 8 of Wands here with the Libra energy here, Justice, 9 of Pentacles. Someone is hoping that they can move forward independently. Someone is hoping. So if this is a relationship, and this is in your external star energy here, I feel like someone is wanting to communicate here, trying to find the confidence to communicate, in all honesty, what they feel is right within the situation. So I feel like there could be some conflicts, or someone could feel defeated because someone is finding the strength to overcome this kind of delay, this sit and wait type of situation. Someone is overcoming this. Someone is hoping that they can move forward. They're hoping that delays can be over and that they can move forward. And it looks like with the 9 of Pentacles independently, it looks as if someone is hoping that they can do something on their own. 2 9s there with the Hermit. This is about overcoming. This is about self-mastery. So someone feels as though they've mastered a part of their life, or maybe they've overcome some things. So someone is in a space of learning from previous mistakes. I feel like someone's ready to invest in something new, but there's some conflicts right now, mental. So 2 of Pentacles here, I do feel like with the 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords, someone's back and forth within their thoughts, because that's still 7. Someone needs to make a choice. Why is this 2 of Pentacles here? Why is this 2 of Pentacles here? 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Someone's back and forth, but there's no investments. There's no one's actually working on anything. Emperor here. I do feel like someone could have been in a space of really gaining control. No, yeah. So I feel like, okay. I feel like you're back and forth about a situation from your past that has ended. I feel like the situation may have kept coming back around. And I'm going to be real with you. Partly because you allowed it to keep coming back around, because you were afraid to move forward, afraid that you were going to make the wrong decision by taking a leap of faith and moving forward. So I do feel like you're back and forth. This was a commitment. 8 plus 2 is 10 Pentacles, but someone's no longer investing in the commitment, which is kind of you, which has kind of gotten things kind of up in the air for you, which may have you feeling like, how do you say, like there's just too much going on. And that feeling as though too much is going on is creating mental conflict within your life right now. You have the capability of relieving the mental conflict and bringing balance to what is imbalanced by not investing in the drama. So I do feel like the drama more than anything may be mental conflict within yourself. I mean, you could be going back and forth with somebody with words, because what was is no longer. But I feel like you're at a temporary pause in action because you need to see clearly that moving toward your wish fulfillment is going to, you need to see clearly that moving forward is moving you toward wish fulfillment. You're completing a cycle. Someone is 999 in the space of completing a stage in their life. But I feel like the temporary pause in action and the in-between of moving away from past situations and going toward a new life kind of has you shaken up, or has someone shaken up. So if it isn't you, it's someone else. But I do feel like, because the reason why there's a shakeup, 8 Pentacles in reverse with the Emperor, someone's no longer investing. Someone, and it could be a masculine energy that has chosen to no longer invest in the situation. So 5 Swords here. I do feel like there's a new opportunity. Why is this 5 of Swords here? Why is this 5 of Swords here? So Devil here, Knight of Cups. I feel like there's some conflict here because someone has mental anxiety. 3 of Wands here, expectations. I feel like someone has fear-based or negative-based expectations that are keeping them in suspension. There's a need to balance emotions. I feel like someone is also wanting to make an offer here. That's why they're in a temporary pause in action, because someone had expectations or fulfillments, wishes that they wanted to be fulfilled with a past situation, but you're back and forth because someone is no longer investing. So now you're trying to have patience, but the patience is creating oppression. The patience is creating conflict, mental conflict. There's negativity here, toxic thoughts is what I'm getting. I feel like someone needs to change their perspective in order to relieve the mental conflict. Learn from the previous mistakes. You've already been here before. This is something from the past that you keep investing in, but you're seeing that the investments are not going to bring happiness. So in order to get what it is that you desire, 8 of Wands, Justice with the 9 of Pentacles, you have to do what's right for yourself and gain your independence from this. This is a lesson about mastering your own fears. Most definitely mastering your own mental conflicts, basically your own fears. You got to master your ego here. All right, so and whatever this is, I'm gonna be real with you. If this is a job, if this is a relationship, whatever it is of the past, it's all based off of an aspiration, a hope, a dream, a desire. It's not actually based off anything that is fact. You feel me? All right. That's not right. Y'all, hold on. My cards is not the right way, which is odd. Okay. I must have shuffled and fucked up or something. Which happened, y'all? Okay. Some of them the right side up, and some of them not. God damn it. I think we had a couple of them that was the wrong way. All right. So let's see here. This is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I feel like this message is very specific, y'all. Like, it feels like I am legit talking to one person. All right. So let's see here. What messages do we have moving forward? Okay, this is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me guidance for Gemini. All right. Gemini, I'm going to tell you, you got liberation. I seen it as it was going. No, shit, it ain't liberation, it's time. So Gemini, I feel like right now you're really in a space of trying to be in alignment with time, because the 3 represents alignment. So I feel like you're trying to be in alignment with time. Y'all, what they say up under the alliance. So you're needing to be in alliance with divine timing. Whatever's going on, allow it, okay? What messages do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus moving forward? All right, Libra. We have communication. So Libra, this may be a time of you needing to communicate, needing to really be, your communication is protected. You need to communicate from a high vibration and really speak your truth. Speak what you need to be, what needs to be spoken. Generosity. I said communicate with a high vibration. All right, so let's see. That's what I got under there so y'all can see. I'll check my. All right, so let's see what we have for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. We have compassion. So this is a time of being compassionate, not only to others, but to yourself. I feel like you're ending a cycle here, Aquarius. And it is about really, I feel like this is compassion for self. Okay, so mastery is underneath. So the underlying message for all of my air signs is mastery. You are mastering a cycle, okay? You're mastering basically your own ego. You're in a space of really transitioning from one ascension to another. This is like, facing your dark side, dark night of the soul. So I really feel like you need to have compassion with yourself. Speak, if you need to speak, get it out, but definitely allow whatever transformations or transitionings that are happening in your life to happen. This is all I have.